Hello and welcome back to activity number 1. So in this activity we're going to be learning about a few dinosaurs. Now there are so many that I could spend all day telling you about the different ones, but I've chosen just 4 dinosaurs. So would you like to learn about them? Okay, let's go. The first dinosaur we're going to learn about is an Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus. And it was 21 metres long, 5 metres tall, and it weighed 16,000 kilograms, which is about the same as a big bus that's full of people. And it liked to eat plants, which means that it was a herbivore. And can you see its great big long tail here at the back? Its long tail here was used to help them to balance because they had such a tall neck. And they also used to swish it around when they were fighting with other dinosaurs. So this is an Apatosaurus. This dinosaur is called Triceratops. Triceratops. And he was smaller than the Apatosaurus. He was only 9 metres long and 3 metres high, but he was still very heavy. He was 12,000 kilograms, which is about the same as an empty bus. And can you see on his nose he has 3 horns? 1, 2, 3. And they were used to help him to defend himself. That means in a fight he would use them to try and protect himself. So that is a Triceratops. Our next dinosaur is called Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus. And he was 9 metres long, which is about the same as a Triceratops, and he was also 3 metres tall. But he only weighed 3,000 kilograms, so that's about a quarter of the size of the Triceratops, and he was also a herbivore. Can you remember what that means? That's right, it means that he ate plants. And you see, although Stegosaurus's body was large, their brain was only about the size of a dog. So they had a very, very small brain. And can you see all of their spines on their back? There. They had what I think they're called plates. They had plates on their back, which I think they used to help to protect themselves. So it's a Stegosaurus. This dinosaur is one of the most famous dinosaurs. It's called Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this dinosaur was 12 metres long, so longer than a Triceratops. It was 6 metres tall, so much taller than a Triceratops, and it weighed 7,000 kilograms, so not quite as heavy as the Stegosaurus or the Triceratops. Now this dinosaur is different to the others that we've seen because it was not a herbivore. This dinosaur liked to eat other dinosaurs, which means he was a carnivore, and he liked to eat dinosaurs like Triceratops. And this fearsome dinosaur could crush the bones of other dinosaurs, so it had very, very strong jaws. So this one is called Tyrannosaurus Rex. I hope you enjoyed that. Can you remember any of those dinosaur names and some of the words that we learned? Because there were some very, very tricky words, weren't there? We learned about an Apatosaurus, we learned about Triceratops, we learned about Stegosaurus, and we learned about Tyrannosaurus Rex. And the other words that we used were carnivore and herbivore. See if you can tell your grown-up what those words mean. Okay, so I've got a challenge for you now. I've got some more dinosaurs that I'm going to show you, and I want you to see if you can find out what their names are, and then if you find out, you can let us know on either Instagram or Twitter or on Facebook. Let your grown-ups write a message to us and tell us what they are. So my first dinosaur friend I've got here is this one. Does anyone know what that one might be called? Just turn him around so you can see he's got very sharp teeth. My next dinosaur is this one. Hasn't he got an interesting back? All of these dinosaurs are very, very different. And finally, this dinosaur. I'll get a little bit closer for you. He's got a very interesting head, hasn't he? Perhaps you can work out what his name is. Okay, if you find out, let us know. We would love to hear from you. And before that, we will join you for activity number 2, where we're going to be making some fossils.